going on, Jerome's? So after the season, it sort of felt like Harrison Smith, age 35, 12 seasons in the league, kind of sounded like he was going to hang him up. You know, he's got interests outside of the game. He's got a growing family and all that stuff. And the former 2012 first-round pick by the Vikings, don't look up the other first-round pick from 2012. Don't do that. It seemed like the longest tenured Viking was going to hang it up, and a beautiful career, future Ring of Honor, should be in the Hall of Fame. And, you know, we were at peace with it. But then, by God, that's Harrison Smith's music. Woo, woo. Harrison Smith is back, babe. So 10 plus or go. 6-time Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith has agreed to a restructured contract and will play a 13th season with the Vikings at age 35 per Souses. Blah, 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 blah. 29th overall pick. Smith has 34 career interceptions, becoming one of the best safeties in his era, and he's not done yet. And he added, Smith's new deal is for $9 million per his agency, some cap relief for the Vikings, and a little more hitman for Minnesota. So Harrison Smith was due a base salary of $14.45 million. So that goes down to $9 million. Vikings save around $5.5 million in cap space. So more moves on the horizon. Who knows, man? But yeah, so Harrison returning. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. But it does dreams dashed about Harrison potentially rejoining Zimmer down in Dallas as the Cowboys' new DC. Sorry, Zim. It is what it is. But also, speaking of the Zimmer era, so now Harrison, with Daniil gone, Harrison is the last of those great Zimmer defenses like Everson, B-Rob, Linval, Xavier, Rhodes closed, Sendejo, Newman, Barr, Kendricks. It's kind of sad. But I do love that Harrison Smith is back. And also, it's important to point out that so Harrison Smith last year took a massive pay cut from around $14 million as his base salary to $7.5. So nearly half of the money because he knew he was getting a little bit older. The team was in a little bit of a tight cap situation, and he still wanted to be part of this team. And he knew that, hey, I made a lot of dough in my life. Why don't I take a pay cut and help the team? And now Harrison has done that for 2 years in a row. It's weird. It's what veteran leadership looks like. Crazy, man. But again, this is not a charity case. This is not a lifetime achievement award contract like you see some teams dole out. No, Harrison Smith is still a bad motherfucker. That's right, baby. In the Florida scheme last year, he brought it. Even at an advanced age, 93 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, 3 sacks, 3 passes broken up, 12 pressures. Now, 0 goose egg D'Angelo Russell interceptions after he had 5 in 2022 in the Donishell defense. But he's playing a lot more split safeties. He's playing a lot more split safety, free safety with Donishell, playing a lot more down in the box. He's the man in the box, like the vintage Zimmer years with Flores. And I think that's what's going to be his role going forward. I think that he and Metellus are de facto extra linebackers in this defense. Also, he wasn't a slouch in coverage either. So 78.8 quarterback rating when thrown at is the best of his last 3 seasons. Also 0 touchdowns allowed in coverage. So again, this is not charity. This is not a, hey, retirement tour, blah, 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 blah. No, Harrison Smith is still a very integral part of this defense, and he can still bring it, man. And also, the fun part about the Flores defense last year is the use of 3 safeties. You know, one of the few teams that had 3 safeties as essentially starters, and it keeps the Vikings alkaline trio of safeties together. Metellus, Beasley, both were playing at a Pro Bowl level last year. Harrison Smith, the ageless wonder, shaking like a dog. It's great. It's great, man. And hey, Louis Cena is never going to play. That's all, man. That's all. But the Vikings still have one of the deepest safety rooms in the league. And again, this is just glorious. This is a fantastic day. I did not expect this coming because the Vikings, they could have saved $11.3 million by cutting Harrison, but they stay $5.5 with this revised deal. Now, this is initially reported as a restructured deal. That's what's always annoying. This is a pay cut. This is Harrison Smith physically taking less money to stay on the team and help the team just like he did last year. This man is a leader. That's right, babe. That's right. But your thoughts are thoughts. Harrison Smith, he's back for at 35 years old for the 2024 season at a reduced rate. It's awesome, man. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.